Hello, and welcome to Moon Missions Episode 6. Today is Friday, October 30th, Halloween's Eve. Tonight, I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. I drove out to the San Diego mountains about an hour east of where I live. I brought some cool props that I made and bought, and I'm going to try to include a person in tonight's moonrise shot on top of this little hill. It's just to try to do something a little bit different. Tonight's moonrise is at 5:52 p.m., a full 7 minutes before the sun sets. So the sky is still gonna be a little light, but I think with my target being on the hill, it should give me a little more time. Hopefully not too much, because I can't really get too far away from the subject, but just enough to hopefully get the silhouette shot that I'm looking for. Opening the Planet Pro for Photographer's app, I can then set a couple of quick pins. One for where my camera location is going to be, and one for where my girlfriend will stand on the dirt pile across the street. Normally I shoot my targets from a couple miles away to try and get the biggest moon possible, but I don't really have the space here. Plus, for what we have planned tonight, a bigger moon isn't really what we want, so I think this is going to work out just fine. After fine-tuning my camera's location, I can then switch it over to the viewfinder mode and confirm that I'm in the right place for the moon to line up perfectly. So not only am I going to try to get the shot with my girlfriend on the little hill over there, I got something else planned that I've been thinking about for a while. I've done something similar, but I think this idea with Halloween being tomorrow, it's going to really work out and really be cool and really different from what everybody else is doing this year. Here is a little bit of the planning for my idea. I'm gonna print this image right now. It's a little big to print, so I'm gonna have to print it into a couple pages. See, I got the 2 pages printed out, and it's a little bit bigger than an actual page, so I just did a little rough cut on this one, and I'm gonna tape them together to make it a little bit bigger. Try to fill that cardboard as much as possible. Here it is. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that should work. All right, I'm gonna set my props up on top of the little hill. The sun is setting pretty quick and the moon should be rising soon, so time to get to it. All right. Okay, so I'm all set up. I got the Sony A7S right here with the Canon 70-200 on it at 200 millimeters. And then over here I have the Sony A7 Mark III with the Sigma 150-600 lens. It's only at 500 millimeters tonight. Because the subject is so close, it's pretty much just across the street over there. You can see my girlfriend. Yeah, give a little wave. Yep. You can see my girlfriend's just across the street, so I really couldn't put the extender on or shoot anywhere near 1200 millimeters. So tonight's shoot is going to be 500 millimeters, which, let me turn on the camera real quick. It still looks pretty good. This shot's going to be more of an upper body. And then over here, we'll have over here is gonna have the full frame. Yeah, over here you can see has the full frame, which looks pretty rad. All right, so I got about 2 minutes till moonrise, so wish us luck. I got the light on and the pumpkin, the cross is where it needs to be. Give me a good luck kiss. All right, here we go. Just gotta wait for some cars. The cameras are right there across the street. Sunset was pretty nice. All right, so here's my cameras. It's kind of dangerous. I'm just right here on the side of the road. But once I start shooting, I'm gonna stand back a little bit just to be safe. Look at the sunset right now. It's so pretty. So pink right behind her. Just waiting for the moon to rise. It's up, but it might be another 10 minutes before it comes above that horizon, which is fine. I want the sky to try to be a little bit darker and more silhouetted. There's Cuyamaca Peak and Middle Peak looking really nice with the sun setting. Stonewall, Little Stonewall. And then our favorite little hill. The cameras are rolling. The moon's been up for about 3 or 4 minutes now. I got both cameras firing off time lapse. Angela's in position over there, and the moon really should start to poke out from behind the clouds any second, or come up from behind that little mountain any time now. Yeah, that's the idea right there. That shot looks pretty cool. The moon's gonna probably go right through the hat. Got the pumpkin and the cross looking great. This shot over here. The moon's just gonna go through her body, and hopefully we can get it so that the moon's perfectly in her hands. We'll have to see. Okay, here it is. Look at this. This shot's lining up. The moon's going right through her head right now. It looks just super epic. I'm tempted to stop it and bump the ISO up real quick, but there we go. Did that. Start it back up. There we go. So that shot's super epic. It's lining up right now. And then this shot over here is about to line up in about 30 seconds. Yeah, it's perfect. It's lining up perfect right now. Both shots look so epic. All right, that worked out. I don't think it could have went any better. What do you think?
It was perfect.
I just love the way the photos and the time lapse turned out. Even got some good video of it. I'm gonna move on to my second moon shot of the night. I'm gonna attach a little witch silhouette to the bottom of my drone and then fly it in front of the moon to try to get an epic photo and maybe even a video clip or two. You ready?
Can't wait.
Okay, so it's not gonna affect the camera. This is the plan. I take the drone, I take my little cardboard cutout of a witch that I cut earlier, and I tied it together with some dental floss, and I'm hoping to fly the drone up high enough to get the witch right in front of the moon and get some cool videos and maybe some photos, but I'm a little nervous. We'll see how this goes. I've never tried to hang anything from the drone like this before. It could be a disaster, but I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. I put some rocks, I taped some rocks to the actual cardboard to try and weigh it down a little bit. That should help a lot and keep it a little steady. I mean, the only way to really find out is just to do it, so let's do it. Okay, here goes nothing.
Take off.
I got it, but the witch is a little bit too small. I wish I had made the witch a little bit bigger, and that way I could have gotten a little bit further away from the moon, and then probably got a little bit better focus on both the witch and the moon, but it's still looking pretty cool. It's still making for a pretty cool video clip. I only got a couple of minutes left on the drone battery. It's time to fly it back now and safely get it back to me in the dark. I think I got what I need. I'll review it after I'm done landing the drone just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure I got the video clips and some cool photos. Wow, it worked. I think I successfully pulled it off. Well, I guess that worked. I got the drone back safely without the dental floss getting caught in the propellers and crashing. The photos turned out pretty cool. I even got a couple video clips of it flying around. The only thing I wish is maybe that I had cut out a little bit of a bigger witch so that I could have flown the drone a little bit further away and got the focus of the moon and the focus of the witch a little more closer together, but I'm happy with what I got. I think that's the end of Moon Missions Episode 6, the Halloween episode. Tomorrow morning's the full blue moon, and I'm going to take the night off and just enjoy the moon with my girlfriend.